Along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at Philadelphia.
And this team will be able to settle in, get comfortable at home, enjoy sleeping in their own beds. A great opportunity to go on a winning streak starts tonight.
Now here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
And here's Dallas.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Now Williams. Back to Embiid. It's tipped. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And the 76ers with possession. It's a three-point game. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Morant's got his second basket of the night. Outside Mitchell. Simons outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Simons left side. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Yes, it's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
And Allie, thanks. So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Dallas. Pass to Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Right side Curry. Back to Morant. Curry looking it over. Clock at 6. He's off on that one. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Simons. And here's Embiid. Inside. Williams misses. And so it's Dallas with it. On the wing, Curry. Embiid with a steal. And here they come. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, an intuitive defender. Embiid times that steal beautiful.
To the inside. Bird. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oubre on the wing. The three from Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
Start it.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And it's Simons with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 4. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Jackson outside. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Bird missing. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Out to Simons. Outside Mitchell. Here's Embiid. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Dallas now. A deep three. Curry, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Bird. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So, at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead, up by 1.
The Mavericks, 12.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Harris. Pass to Gafford. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Gafford driving in. Williams grabs the board. 76ers trailed by 3. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Gafford. And he drives in. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 3-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Pass to Gafford. They set a pick. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Sixers. On the wing, Mitchell. Left side, Williams. Right side, Mitchell. Outside, Oubre. Now Williams. Now here's Embiid. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Dallas with possession. Down low. Now Gafford. Pass to Billups. Gafford the screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simon's progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
At the line for the Mavericks.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bona. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. Gafford's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's Mitchell. There's Simons with a three. The shot no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Basket counts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside, Williams. Simons outside. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
PA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. To the middle. Here's Marshall. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Mitchell. Williams from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. And the basket by Pippen.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Curry from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Daniel Gafford, he's been the guy making things happen for Dallas. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Morant. Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Back to Simons. Pass to McCain. And stolen by Morant. The three from Curry. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Sinks the tray.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Oubre. Pass to McCain. Sabonis outside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Sixers and team.
76ers trail by 5. Back to Mitchell. Pass to McCain. And here's Mitchell. He's covered by Curry. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Oubre. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Oubre. Close game here in Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. Sabonis outside. Here's McCain. Pounded by Morant. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Curry. And Washington powers it through.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Mitchell showing some muscle.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Jackson, the screen. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Outside Oubre. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, guys, that's what you want to see. Oubre reading and reacting to the defense. Such a critical part of pick-and-roll play.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Gafford. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:29 left in the third. And here is Williams. Right side, Butler. Embiid with it. He's guarded by Gafford. Curry with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The shot by Butler, no good. Curry with it. Now guarded by Butler.
76ers foul. Jerry Butler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Curry. Over Butler. Right side Curry. Gafford the screen. And the dunk by Gafford.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Williams with it. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Mitchell. Williams from long range. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Dallas on top. Up 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Sixers trailing. Smith outside. Pass to Embiid. To take the lead. And Morant clears the board. Here's Jackson. he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Pass to Embiid. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Embiid. Beyond the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Back to Simons. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Embiid. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Coming up on the floor for your Sixers, number 9,
Here's Morant.
Jr.
Jackson outside. Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
The 3 from Curry. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Ja steps on the gas.
No, he didn't!
Punch it home!
Nice! And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Pass to Embiid. Will it go? Hook loose. Outside Curry. Jackson the screen. Curry with it. 4-3. Williams grabs the board.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Dallas leading by 9. Right side Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the 3. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
The drive by Simons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Expanding his overall game. Good to see Jackson Jr. taking and making the corner triple.
Now Oubre. Back to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
56 seconds left in the final quarter. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Sends it home from three-point land.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the shot goes down.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Bird. Three-pointer, no good. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort. But they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And here's Morant. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices.
You